I was like, okay, cool. I gave her a hug, and I was like, okay, you know, but during the cookout, she's trying to follow me and shit, and I was like, nah, but like, you know, uh, you might know me in affiliation, some shit like that. I was just thinking, there's no way in hell. This is the first thing that comes to my brain. Because my daughter's running around, like, speaking to her cousins and eating some snacks and whatever. Like, the barbecue is hot. And it's just like, there is no way in hell I could get that hot in my pants or some shit like that and just, like, do that shit. Move in, like, get a whole fucking lease. Move to another state. I'm solid. Like, if someone gets at me, I'm serious. So, if I'm saying go on the fucking plane, I ain't even joking or kidding around with it. But I ain't gonna leave you in the dark. And there's no way on fucking earth I'm laying my hands on you. That's crazy.
That shit don't make no damn sense. Respect, welcome back to Smitty's Corner. All right, so I don't know, did I hear that correctly? So you will hop on a plane. You will fly all the way over somewhere just to not touch nothing? Yeah. So let's just keep on going. What I want us to do for this video is you make your judgment. I'm just going to play it. Of course, I'm giving my commentary. But all I'm going to do is play Simon's words. And you make your judgment from there. And with that being said, you already know I'm not even going to hold you. Let's keep on rocking out.
Wow. Well, I don't know what men you dealt with, but I'm just saying, like, I grew up around it. Like, I grew up around this shit. That's why I'm so passionate about it. My mother, I used to watch that shit. I grew up around it. It's horrible.
Simon, you said you would smack a bitch. What are you talking about?
When did I say that?
See, this primarily happens when one does lives, and a lot of times you're not coherent. This is what happens when you drink too much. This is what happens when, I don't know, half of the show, you nod it off real quick. People waiting for you to talk and you just knocked out sleep. Not only are you asleep, you're snoring. These are things that I have observed. Okay? So, let's just keep on going. I digress, my mic is muted. Let's keep on rocking out. Oh, and shout out to Cyrax. She damn sure, she definitely asked the right questions. And you know what's so sad? If I'm not mistaken, I believe Simon might be, I don't know, twice her age or something like that. Or, Simon, from what I know, is much older or older than Cyrax. And it's a damn shame that she has more logical sense. Let's just keep going.
Oh, you don't remember?
Well, remind me.
See, that's what happens when you're drunk. That's what happens when you do so much shit. You start to lose track of all the things you do, You then become that person where you'll have what you think is a complete stranger walk up to you like, yeah, remember me? And you don't. Because you've done so much shit. Now, this isn't to Simon. This is to anybody listening who may have a track record or those who know the person like that person. You can do so many things out here that you'll have somebody walk up to you and you don't remember, but they do. And you know what matters at that moment? What they remember. And guess what? They're on point. You're not. Because you don't even know who they are and why they mad at you. Could put you in a real bad position. I digress. My mic is muted. Let's keep on rocking out.
It was on someone's panel. I think it was on Nino's panel.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Ali, I believe Ali asked you that question.
Ali's a fool. But anyway.
I thought he was God. Now he's a
Yeah,
fool?
he is.
He.
No, he is. No, I gave him that title. I told you already. I think he's God. And I think he's God for a lot of people. But just because
I'm so confused right now. Did he just say that he thinks that Ali is God, and he thinks that Ali is God for a lot of people? Look, I ain't gonna get all into that. I stay away from these topics, but all I'm gonna say is there will always be a very clear indication of who is the creator and who is the creation. How do you know you're the creation? If you have to do one of 5 things: eat, sleep, piss, shit, right? And then perish. If those things consist of your existence, you're not the creator. I digress. My mic is muted. Let's keep on rocking out.
you're a God doesn't mean you're a God for everybody.
Yeah, but you called him a God.
Yeah, I did, and I think he still is. I think out of most people that are out here, he talks a lot of sense. And good for him.
Okay.
He ain't a great father.
You can just be a really good man. Heck, I mean, shit. I mean, if you would like to deem and classify a person, no matter who it may be and how you see them, you can even call them a king. But that God word, we play with that too much. Way too much. And that's something I don't play with at all. But let's listen to what Simon says right after. He said, I do think that he's a God. What does he say right here?
Though. I think I think that takes time to learn. It's not sort of like a given. So that's it. It makes sense. And I might have said some stupid shit like that. And
No, Simon, that actually doesn't make sense. How do you say that somebody's a God, then turn around and, I don't know, 2-3 sentences or a paragraph later, you say, but they're a horrible dad. All right, so let's just take it to the Christianity wording of things, right? Isn't that what we would call the Father? Right? If you're in the Christian belief, I believe that is what the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Okay, boom, whatever. Let's just say the Father. Bow. God. How do you call somebody God, then turn right around and say they're a horrible father? I am so confused. But we're listening to Simon, and that's to be expected. I mean, it's just shit. What the heck? It's Simon. Let's keep on rocking out. I digress. My mic is muted.
I will smack a bitch. Yeah, I will. If they are someone I do not know, that I do not have any contact with, that's not my family, that's nothing to do with me, I will. No, I don't care. Like, look, at the end of the day, right? I told you about the situation I was.
All I want to say is this. Right? Hold on. My bad, y'all. My bad. All I want to say is this. Now, you heard him. I'm not even going to hold him to that or nothing, like, make it seem like he's the most worst person in the world. Again, it's Simon. What don't you expect him to say, right? All right, so he said, I smack a bee. How much you want to bet 72 hours from now, that man's not even going to remember that he just said this shit? How much you want to bet 72 hours from now, bare minimum, if you even brought up the fact that he said this shit, he would be like, no, I didn't, man. I digress. My mic is muted. Let's keep on rocking out.
And when I was at the supermarket and this woman started running her mouth to me. I didn't know who the fuck she was. I literally got run over by this dude. She come in my face and started going yak yak yak. And I was like, yo, ho bitch, get the fuck, yo, you don't even know who the fuck I am, right? So, and I wasn't trying to be egotistical or nothing, but she just like started.
Honestly, I mean, if you really were to explain who you are, I don't know. How much is there really to say? Man, let me just shut up. Anyway, I digress. My mic is muted. Let's just keep on rocking out.
Throwing her hands in the face and this, that, the other. I was like, yo, bitch, I will smack her. I was just like, yo, you be careful. Like, I ain't your dude. I don't know why. The thing is, it's like, the only reason why.
Only thing I gotta say is, ladies, single ladies, if you are looking for somebody who is very much so compassionate, somebody loving and caring, somebody that, I don't know, just might bust out of nowhere, smack the shit out you for no reason, because you don't know. Call Simon Hectic. I didn't put that on him. He said it. Again, you make the judgment. All I'm going to do is keep playing the footage. And with that being said, I digress. My mic is muted. Let's rock out.
A lot of chicks do this shit is because someone else is tolerating it. So, like, they go back home and they're like, yo, I had this conversation with this dude. I didn't know him. Like, he started running his mouth to me. And I was trying to tell him what he's about. And I was like, yo, bro, look, just because this dude is busting you down, like, make you feel pretty, don't come in my face like that, because I ain't about to do that shit.
Hold on, wait a minute. The only time I know about a bust down is a bust down. See, this is why I had the show called Simon's Intervention. I just know we about to get into it. But there are a lot of things that, some people would say sus. Nah. This shit's blatant. And at this point, that's exactly how I'm wording it. Right? So I went up on this show here, right? So I popped up for a moment and, I'm trying to talk to him and see if we can kind of like, I don't know, maybe you can like help me recognize better what it is that I'm hearing you say, Simon. Why is that? Because you'll hear me say it on there. Listen, I don't care who you are. If you the coolest person in the world, I don't care about if you got no whole bunch of numbers and all this other stuff and how popular you are, or, as long as you're somebody who is authentic, you stay yourself and you're consistent. One more again for the win. One more again for the win. As long as you are authentic, right? Stay being yourself. And as long as you are consistent, 9 times out of 10, Smitty, I might be able to rock with you as long as it ain't nothing outrageous, right? So my point is in saying is, I can't be going around claiming somebody who rocks with that side of the fence. Nothing personal. I'm talking about association. I'm not talking about judgment. I can't do that. I have too many sins. I do believe me trying to judge people in any way would be a direct admission to the hellfire for myself personally. Because I don't know, it's just like, bro, how dare you be a hypocrite and speak about others, and you got so many other things on you. I ain't got no funny shit like this on my record now, but I have my sins. But with that being said, let's keep rocking out.
Like, I don't give a fuck what you think. Like, it don't mean nothing to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, you could do that over there, do that shit. But impress who you want to fucking impress. Like, it don't mean nothing. And at the end of the day, you're still gonna be fucking lonely and go back to your house and like drink your fucking milkshake and chop on ice. I don't give a fuck. Like, if you're gonna be.
Speaking of milkshakes, it's funny he says that. Let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit.
Well, did I do like the opposite? Did I go, oh yeah, I'm gonna do some show Smitty because I can? You think I go show Smitty? You serious? Listen, I chose not to.
Answer my question.
Okay.
What did you do a live on you? What was he talking about?
Well, when he pulled up, he was talking
When
about.
he did a so-called live on you, what was it about?
Who's Smitty?
Yeah,
I can pull it up.
What did he talk about? Go ahead.
All right. Let's see.
You didn't even watch it. That's why.
I'll stop it. Of course I did.
Yeah, I mean, to have all this emotion and feeling over something you can't even come off the top of your head and say. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the person that's trying to get out of the officer finding out that they have a warrant. They're like, so what's your first name? And they go, should never be a before your first name, sir.
You watch it, you're going to assume that it's because, his girl came by and said hi in the chat. Oh,
yeah. All right. So did you watch it?
Yes, that's why I'm saying.
All right. Who popped up? Who popped up? Do you remember who popped up on when he did that shit? Did you see who popped up? There you go. Okay. I'm gonna get some Coca-Cola in this place. No, I'm just saying. Like, you're saying you watched it. I'm like, okay, cool. So I told you I watched it. Who popped up?
Who?
Chocolate.
Oh, okay. All right. Shout out to Chocolate Earth. Another woman in these spaces who, Simon, is up here. I don't know if he was trying to trick off with her. I don't know what the hell the situation was, but I know this. I know that nigga was trying to hit. I say this much. I sincerely doubt with every fiber of my being that nigga didn't even sniff the pussy. Keep talking about women you ain't never even met, nigga. Probably got you for some bread, you dumbass. See, now I am speaking about you. You see? So I make things clear. When I go in a certain direction, I'm going to make that clear. Why are you talking about her? And little do you know, like, I don't know, maybe he had it in his head. I hit her up and was like, yeah, come on up here so we can talk about Simon. Do you know how long it's been since I've even spoke to her? Like, I mean, like really like on that type, like a panel level. I think the last time I was on a panel with Chocolate, I believe it was like when I was doing panels with Soap. And if anybody knows that history, that's been quite some time. Dumbass. She popped up because she wanted to pop up. Stupid. But anyway, let's keep rocking out.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but then, did she talk about you? No.
Why is she gonna talk about me?
But then what is that?
Exactly. That's my question. I mean, really, who are you? Right? Like, if you want to take it to that level, once upon a time, I'm doing the best that I can to, at least have a cordial respect for you. This is weird. People love talking about folks that ain't there. People love to do little segments and stuff, and they love to do that shit. They won't tag that person or nothing. Hey, look, anything I've ever done, I made sure you knew I was talking about your ass because your name going to be in there highlighted in blue. I make sure of it. Why? I don't want you to think I'm doing no shit behind your back. We ain't scurry like that, nigga. But at the same time, it's a lot of stuff that's being said is real sus. So I'm getting ready to hit part 2. Y'all just wait for it. I digress. My mic is muted. Respect.